wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my overall vision for the car. My goal for the FC is to have a car that I can take out cruising on the streets and also turn up to the track and have a bit of fun with the roof down. I really like the idea of getting out there on track with the roof down. It seems a little bit ridiculous, and maybe that's what I like about it. In order to be able to meet that goal of having a car that's legal both on the track and on the street, I've broken it down into 4 parts. The first part is just getting the car running. In terms of powering the car, we had a look at the engine in the last video and it's really not in good condition. I had a couple of options open to me. They included purchasing an FD engine, buying a running FC engine, rebuilding the engine that the car came with but with some new parts, which were proving really difficult to find. What I ended up finding through a friend, thanks Ruben, was an FC engine that is a fresh build. I should be picking that up on Friday night, so that's quite exciting. Fingers crossed that all goes to plan. That engine is a Series 4 13B. It's got an extend port and no turbo. No turbo is a little bit of a shame, but at the same time, it's going to be one less thing to hook up in the car, one less thing to get ready in order to make it in time for round 1. I want the car to stay as stock as possible this season. That will give me an opportunity to get familiar with the car and make decisions about an upgrade path without feeling rushed into things. We'll be running a Link Storm ECU, so that's going to give us some flexibility in the future as well. I don't have any specific goals in terms of the amount of power I want the car to generate. I just want to get out there and have fun. I'm not too fussed at this stage about my track performance. The second stage is tidying it up and making it drivable. At that point, I should be able to compete in Superlap. If you want to find out a little bit more about the Superlap series, there is a wicked promo video that the guys over at Garage Races have done. I'll chuck a link to that up in the corner. Those mismatched panels that I thought I could swap for the spears. Over the weekend, had a go at that, and it looks like the panels have actually been modified at some stage, so the spears did not fit on. Instead of modifying my spears, I decided it was just a lot quicker and easier to drop the existing panels with a painter and get them resprayed, so I should be getting those back next week. The aesthetics of the car really excite me. Honestly, the look of a convertible with a cage sticking out on the track is just, I really like it. The third part of the puzzle is getting the car safe. So that's the point where the roll cage comes in, the race seats come in, harnesses, potentially Hans device, and get it really track ready from that perspective. When the roll cage is fabricated, I'll also be looking to do a roof delete. Having an operational roof and a roll cage on a convertible can be done, but it's a lot of hassle. Additionally, at that point, I'm also going to need to replace the front brakes, replace my helmet with something that meets new regulations, get a new fire extinguisher, just really small things. And the last part is getting it legal. So that's a reasonably drawn out process, and I don't know exactly what I need at this point, but that's a little bit in the future, so I'm not too stressed about that right now. Having a road legal car for me when I'm looking at entering Superlap means that I have the option of a lot more classes. I have my current car club membership all up to date, so that's really good. My race license expired in 2013, so that's not really any good to anyone. There is a simple club sport license that I can get which will cover me for the types of racing I want to do. It's about $100. For an additional $100, I can get a full race license, which will allow me to do door-to-door racing if I want to. In the meantime, I get to refamiliarize myself with this guy.